Gosh, but it is excellent to have Michelle Pfeiffer back.
Michelle Pfeiffer plays a girl driven to desperation as she fights to make financial ends meet. Paladin.
It's especially great to find that much of her, laid emotionally nude in a leading role with sufficient heft to anchor a play as unrelentingly despairing as Where Is Kyra? Pfeiffer is cast powerfully against type, divested of her signature glamour and shine to play a girl who, even when she finds herself in the end of her rope, stops attempting to climb and fashions a noose.
Kyra has hit a rough patch in a phase of life where she should be enjoying stability. Instead of approaching her own impending golden years in a warm home with a sizable nest egg, she finds herself absent her husband, now divorced, and full-time job, 2 years laid off, living with her infirm and elderly mother. The two scrape by on paltry pension checks, which are a trial for the old woman to cash on hobbling excursions to the bank. There's such a trial that it's no shock when, after one such arduous trip, she quietly dies in the apartment, leaving Kyra to navigate the wreckage of her life solo, and without the pension checks that were sustaining her.
A friendship struck up with Doug, Kiefer Sutherland, a considerate and lonely neighbor, starts to turn into something more after a few commiserating drinks at the bar. He has his own checkered past, but one he's seemingly surmounted through sheer will and a desire to do good. Their connection could offer Kyra an escape hatch, or at least a relief valve, if desperation weren't already driving her to extremes from which she might not be able to recover.
Where Is Kyra? Is ratcheting agony to watch. You almost have to peek through your fingers when Kyra tries to cash a check, buys a rum and coke on her credit card and overturns her purse for spare change at the register. And that's only the first phase of impoverishment, before the phone line is cut and the heat turned off. A horror movie dread sets in. The monster hare hasn't got fangs or razor-sharp claws, but a collection notice.
Pfeiffer may be stripped of her luminosity, but she is vivid on screen. The camera lingers on her, often in intimate close-ups. Complicated, emotionally wrought conversations play out with only her drawn face in the frame, leaving us to imagine the other person's reactions based solely on her subtle changes in expression. It's a heavy load, and one that she bears with grace.
Director Andrew Dosunmu is enamored of his photographer's eye. He is not shy to let a shot linger if it looks good, even past a scene's dramatic efficacy. Often, that comes at a price, with compositions that are more captivating than characters. Where Is Kyra? Is just as technically confident, if narratively less successful, than Dosunmu's well-regarded 2013 film Mother of George. In his follow-up he's gone even more interior and minimalist. One admires the daring even if the result feels slight. Except when Pfeiffer's performance is the focus. Nothing feels slight about that.
Cast: Michelle Pfeiffer, Kiefer Sutherland, Suzanne Shepard.
Note: at Harkins Camel View at Fashion Square.